This is a pivotal moment. We could not have predicted this would have happened, but it has happened. And since it has happened, our reaction to this, how we react, how we respond in this moment, will define exactly who we are.
Our top story tonight, hundreds of jobs are set to be lost next month at International Paper, including the Savannah and Riceboro mills and the Savannah packaging facility. Employees showed up thinking it would be a normal workday, only to learn that their jobs were being cut.
Families are speaking out about the impact from financial stress to losing their health care coverage, and the community is bracing for the ripple effect across industries. WSAV's Sarah Smith is joining us now live at the Savannah Mill with what comes next.
Well, behind me is just one of 3 of those International Paper locations between Savannah and Riceboro, where employees clocked in this morning expecting it to be an ordinary workday. But the news that they got was so shocking, and probably the worst part was that they then had to call their family members and let them know.
I get a call from him today saying, we just had a meeting, they're closing the mill.
A wife and mother shocked to hear the news that her husband and over 1,000 others were losing their jobs at International Paper. The announcement gives them a month to figure out their future.
That's crazy to me. They should have gave the employees months in advance so they can go ahead and start looking for jobs, so they have that security for their families and for them.
The company has provided jobs for thousands of locals over 9 decades. This job was a blessing for the family.
My daughter, she has special needs, and we rely on consistent health care and therapy and support services that are expensive and ongoing, and this job has really helped with that. Losing this job just means losing our health insurance, financial security all at once. And to be honest, it's just terrifying to think about how we will manage moving forward right now.
In a press release, leadership wrote, quote, "While difficult, these decisions are essential to positioning International Paper for long-term success."
I hope the community and leaders recognize the human cost behind these closures and provide support to help families like ours rebuild.
Savannah Chamber President and CEO Burt Brantley told News 3 he pledges his support to the men and women affected.
What we're all going to do is rally around and figure out how do we get information to the employees about the opportunities that are here. I think it's really critical to make sure we all recognize we are a growing economy. There are opportunities for these folks to stay here and be successful here.
Now, many people are talking about the ripple effect that this will have in so many different communities, whether that's industry workers or even small businesses that sell timber to these mills. We do have some resources on our website for anyone being impacted by these closures. You can visit wsav.com/IP closure. Reporting live in Savannah, Sarah Smith, WSAV News 3 on your side.
Sarah, thank you. And Governor Brian Kemp reacting to the closures today, telling WSAV, "I am deeply concerned about today's announcement from International Paper and the impact it will have on both their employees in Georgia and our timber growers. That is why I've mobilized the technical college system, the Georgia Department of Labor, and the Department of Economic Development to connect affected workers with new opportunities. As these families and communities work through these changes in the coming weeks and months, we'll be right by their side to support them."